Picture this. It's June 4th, 2025. Social media is about to explode. The internet is about to witness something so unexpected, so polarizing, that it would divide the world into two camps within hours. What could possibly cause such chaos? A single Instagram video. But not just any video. Footage of a heavily pregnant Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, twerking in a hospital delivery room, while Prince Harry awkwardly joins in beside her. Yes, you heard that right. The woman who married into the most traditional monarchy in the world just shared a video of herself doing the baby mama dance, complete with hip drops, spins, and what can only be described as royal twerking, all while 9 months pregnant and waiting to give birth to Princess Lilibet. The video lasted mere seconds, but the aftermath? That's still unfolding. Welcome to the most controversial royal moment of 2025, where a birthday celebration became a global phenomenon that has everyone asking, have Harry and Meghan finally gone too far? The reveal. Let's rewind to Wednesday, June 4th, when Meghan decided to celebrate her daughter Lilibet's 4th birthday with what she thought would be a sweet, intimate glimpse into their family life. Instead, she unleashed a social media storm that makes their Oprah interview look like a gentle afternoon tea. The video opens in a sterile hospital room at Santa Barbara Cottage Hospital. There's Meghan, 43 years old, wearing a black sleeveless dress that barely contains her 9 months pregnant belly. She's holding her bump, swaying to a now infamous track called The Baby Mama Dance by star Keisha. The lyrics, "Been pregnant for way too long, tell the DJ turn it on, drop it low." And drop it low she did. Meghan spins, sways, raises her hands in the air, and yes, she twerks. She actually twerks in a hospital delivery room. But here's where it gets even more surreal. Prince Harry, 6th in line to the British throne, wearing jeans and a hoodie, appears in frame and joins in. The man who once served in Afghanistan, who walked behind his mother's coffin in front of the world, is now dropping it low in perfect sync with his wife to a viral TikTok song, The Numbers Game. Within 24 hours, this 15-second clip had been viewed over 21.6 million times. It became Meghan's second most viewed Instagram post ever. The hashtag #BabyMamaDance started trending worldwide. The Daily Mail branded Meghan the Queen of Cringe in a front-page headline. Conservative commentators were having field days. Liberal supporters were rallying to her defense. The video sparked such intense debate that major news outlets from ABC to Newsweek were forced to cover what was essentially a pregnant woman dancing in a hospital room. Think about that for a moment. A royal couple's private dance break became international news worthy of serious journalistic analysis. The critics unleash. The backlash was swift and merciless. Social media exploded with comments that ranged from bewildered to downright hostile. "Make it stop. Cringe," wrote one ex-user, capturing the sentiment of thousands. Another commented, "I feel nauseous," while others were even more brutal. "That is one lumpy baby belly, and they are cringe to the max." Conservative commentator Ollie London didn't hold back, writing, "Meghan Markle branded cringe after sharing bizarre dance video throwback with Prince Harry while 9 months pregnant with Lilibet." The Gateway pundit went even further, describing it as super cringe and questioning why anyone would share such a private moment with the world. But perhaps the most stinging criticism came from unexpected quarters. Royal watchers who had previously defended the couple were left speechless. "I'm not sure even in my wildest moments I would have chosen to twerk my way through labor," wrote one mother in a viral response. The criticism wasn't just about the dance itself, it was about what it represented. Here was a couple that had demanded privacy for their children, that had sued newspapers for invasion of privacy, voluntarily sharing their most intimate moments. The irony wasn't lost on anyone. The defenders fight back. But for every critic, there was a defender ready to go to war. Christopher Bouzy, founder of social media analysis company Bot Sentinel, delivered what might be the quote of the year. "Meghan dropped this video, and the haters and conspiracy theorists are spiraling like they just found out their tinfoil hats don't get Wi-Fi. Y'all crashing out over a pregnant woman dancing is why y'all are not serious people." Dr. Shola Moshogbamimu was equally fierce. Meghan haters losing their minds over her baby mama dance has me laughing out loud. The usual suspects, their reaction to Meghan and Harry is so predictable. Fans flooded the comments with support. "Who knew that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were hot steppers?" One wrote. "They look like they have so much fun together," became a rallying cry for supporters who saw the video as evidence of a loving, playful relationship. Some even invoked Princess Diana, suggesting she would have loved to see them like this, a comparison that sent shockwaves through both camps. The deeper story. But here's where the story gets really interesting. This wasn't just a spontaneous moment of silliness. According to Prince Harry's memoir, Spare, this dance session was part of a very real, very desperate attempt to induce labor. Lilibet was a week overdue, just like her brother Archie had been. They had tried everything: spicy food, endless walking, acupuncture. Nothing worked. In his book, Harry described the scene. "We ate and then did the baby mama dance around the hospital room. Nothing but joy and love in that room." But he also revealed the tension underneath. This wasn't just fun and games. This was a couple at the end of their rope, trying anything to meet their baby. What makes this even more fascinating is the timing of the revelation. This video was filmed in 2021, but Meghan chose to share it in 2025, during a period when rumors about their marriage have been swirling for months. Was this strategic? A way to show the world that despite all the speculation, they're still the fun, loving couple they've always claimed to be? The cultural phenomenon. The baby mama dance itself deserves analysis. This wasn't a waltz or a traditional dance. This was a viral TikTok trend that originated in Black culture and was popularized by star Keisha. For Meghan, a biracial woman who has spoken extensively about her heritage, choosing this particular dance could be seen as a celebration of her cultural identity. The song's lyrics are explicit and unapologetic. "Been pregnant for way too long? Tell the DJ turn it on." It's raw, it's real, and it's about as far from royal protocol as you can get. The fact that a prince of the United Kingdom felt comfortable enough to dance to these lyrics in a hospital room is either wonderfully humanizing or deeply concerning, depending on your worldview. The royal protocol breakdown. Let's be brutally honest about what we're witnessing here. The complete and total abandonment of centuries of royal protocol. The British royal family has spent over 1,000 years cultivating an image of dignity, restraint, and propriety. Even during their most human moments, there's always been an invisible line that simply wasn't crossed. Queen Elizabeth II, Harry's grandmother, never even showed her knees in public. Princess Diana, for all her rebelliousness, never shared intimate moments from her children's births. Even Harry's brother William and sister-in-law Kate maintained careful boundaries around their private lives. But here's Harry and Meghan, not just crossing that line, but doing a full choreographed routine over it. They're not just sharing a private moment, they're sharing a private moment that involves suggestive dancing while waiting to give birth to a child who is 7th in line to the British throne. This comes just months after King Charles III's coronation, during a period when the monarchy is trying to present itself as both traditional and relevant. Having former senior royals sharing twerking videos creates a PR nightmare that royal communications teams couldn't have imagined. The marriage speculation angle. Here's where the plot thickens even further. This video drop comes at a time when speculation about Harry and Meghan's marriage has reached fever pitch. For months, rumors have swirled about everything from separate public appearances to potential relationship troubles. Then out of nowhere, Meghan drops this video. Intimate, playful, showing her and Harry completely in sync, laughing together in one of life's most vulnerable moments. Was this strategic? A carefully timed response to marriage rumors? The fact that Harry recently told the BBC that life is better off social media makes this video drop even more intriguing. If he believes that, why participate in such a public sharing of their private life? Either his opinions have changed, or this video serves a purpose beyond just birthday celebration. The lasting impact. As we speak, this 15-second video continues to rack up millions of views, thousands of comments, and countless think pieces. It's been analyzed by everyone from royal correspondents to cultural critics to medical professionals discussing labor induction techniques. But beyond the immediate shock value, this video represents something much larger: the complete transformation of what it means to be royal in the digital age. Harry and Meghan have essentially created a new category: post-royal celebrities who use their titles as launching pads for radical transparency. Whether you love them or hate them, you cannot ignore them. And that might be exactly the point. In a world where attention equals currency, where viral moments translate to brand value, where controversy drives engagement, Harry and Meghan have mastered the art of staying relevant through shock. The question isn't whether this video is appropriate or inappropriate. The question is whether this is the future of celebrity culture, where no moment is too private, no boundary too sacred, and no dance move too controversial to share with the world. One thing is certain: when Lilibet grows up and Googles her birth story, she's going to find millions of strangers debating whether her parents' delivery room dance was genius or grotesque. And honestly, that might be the most shocking part of this entire saga. The royal dance scandal of 2025 isn't just about a video, it's about the death of privacy, the birth of oversharing, and the question of where we draw the line between authentic humanity and performative transparency. Welcome to the new world, where even royalty drops it low for the likes. Closing. And there you have it. The story of how a 15-second hospital room dance became the most talked about royal moment of the year. Love it or hate it, you definitely can't forget it. Definitely can't forget it.